Hello RC friends, and welcome back to video number 2 for the kit build for the Dynahead 6-wheel drive Tamiya truck. So I want to make this video as easy as possible for you guys. It's going to be step by step. You're going to see it as I build it, and it's starting with the 2 chassis plates. Shall we begin? So we've opened the manual. We're on step number 2 because number 1 is to charge the battery. If you remember as well, I've got the bearing upgrade kit here for the truck. So wherever it says in the manual to use the bushings that are included in the respective packs, I can use these bearings instead. I've got all the parts on the desk, starting with B, C, E and F. D is here, it's the chassis plates. Then you've got A, C and B parts bags. There's the motor, some cogs as well. The tyres and the wheels are over here out the way for now, and also the body because it's not required till later on. So the very first step is to prepare to attach the centre arms on the left. We've got some anti-wear grease and we've got the 2 parts we need. Thanks again Fusion Hobbies for sending me this truck today to build for my RC friends. So we've completed that. We're on to step 4 next, which is the assembly of the differential gears. Looks like quite an interesting project this, and I've noticed they've got some of this new differential putty stuff, so that should be interesting to have a play with. You have to make 3 of them as shown in the pictures here. Got this on the lowest torque setting. So all 3 differentials done. We're going to put them into the chassis now. We can put the differentials in just roughly for now, like so. I'm going to build the idler gears next to go between those differential gears, front, centre and rear. So we've finished making all of the idler gears now. So step 7 is to attach those counter gears into the chassis. On to step 8, we've just got to mimic what we did on the left side of the chassis, and then we can put the two together shortly. So we just completed step 10, which was to put the bearings in on the other side of the chassis. Now step 11 is to quite literally join these two plates together and all the internal idling gears and differential gears. So both of the chassis have now been stuck together and they've been screwed down as well. We're ready to attach the motor just here, and then it'll complete the drivetrain all the way through from the rear, centre and the front. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, we're on to step 13, which is opening parts bag B, and we are now attaching the front arms. We're going to assemble them and put them on. Let's go! Alright, we're on to step 14, and we're starting to make the reduction gears, the portal gears that sit on this truck to reduce the gearing down for crawling. So it says at the top here, if you're going to have a four-wheel steering setup, you make 4 of these. If you're going to have just the front wheels to steer like I am, you're going to make 2. And then on the next step, the same thing's repeated. You've got to make 4, but you'd only make 2 if you were going to have the four-wheel steering setup. Just finished building my first reduction gear for the front. As you can see, they're pretty beautiful to look at. The gearing is really nice. You see there's plenty of bearings in there. There's 4 on each side, and obviously then there's the teeth on the inside to reduce the gearing down. I'm going to make one of these reduction gears from scratch just to show you what's involved. It's actually really impressive. So you put your drive cup in there, put your bearing in, clip it in place. You need some of these super tiny bearings next, which slot Now on the other side, on the other housing, so don't have to grease it. And then fits together perfectly. Get these tiny little nuts and put them into the gaps, and you put a screw through which then holds the casings together. It looks as beautiful as this. I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Awesome. That's all 6 reduction axles done. Portals complete. Look at them. They are absolutely exquisite. They took a bit of time to complete, but you know what? They're worth it, and they're going to make the truck stand out as well. We're on step 15, so we're just carrying on with the front reduction gears, and then we'll be moving on after that to attaching the front gearbox joints. So I've just put the O-rings into the gearbox joints as shown just there. They just sit inside. We're on step 17, which is to attach the front reduction gears to the truck. So this is step 19. Center reduction gears. So we're just attaching the portal axles. And C14. So I've made one, and I'm going to make the other one now. And we're on to step number 21, attaching the rear arms, which is the same process again, but at the rear of the truck. So that's step 21 and 22 complete. We've fitted the rear portals to the truck and it's looking absolutely brilliant so far. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up there for this video. In the next video we'll carry on the build and then putting the electronics in, putting the servo in, painting the body and then revealing it. After that we'll have another video where we go out and drive the thing and see what it's like outside. Thanks for watching guys, as always. I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas all, bye.